fighter into the cage. From Hexmouth, England, Ben Rees.
And we're back here at Cage Warriors 76. More professional action for you. Making his way to the cage from the Lion's Den. A man we've seen before on Cage Warriors even is Ben Rees.
Yeah, big fan of Ben Rees. Despite his record, he's a very talented fighter. Been working his game a long time now, and he's been to the States. He really has put the hours, and he'll do a few months at a time there. And good grappling game. And this will be his second appearance.
Well, last time we saw him on Cage Warriors, he really did take a pasting and then come back to grab a huge, huge win. Certainly tenacious and tough. If nothing else, as you said, Ian, he's prepared himself in the States. He's travelled to get that training in, and of course, a fantastic camp at home at the Lion's Den.
Yeah, definitely. He's getting great guidance from Dave Matthews in his corner. Coach has had many fighters on Cage Warriors before, and I think he's going to have a point to prove after a couple of losses against, some maybe more experienced fighters rushing in there. But he's got a lot of tenacity, as he showed against Gavin Kelly at Cage Warriors 55 a few years ago. And I'm looking forward to seeing him back again.
Yeah. And please welcome his opponent from Blaenavon in Wales, Josh Crazy Horse Rees.
And facing Ben Rees tonight is another hometown fighter, Josh Crazy Horse Rees, representing Tulare Combat. 4 wins and 0 losses, so the more experienced fighter of the two, Ian.
Yeah, definitely, and he's been working really well here in the regional circuit. Picking up wins, mostly here in Wales. But this is, despite his record 4-0, this is a bit of a step up for him. Like I said, Ben Rees' record is very deceiving. Maybe he stepped it up himself a little bit too quickly. And although on paper Josh Rees is going to come across as the overwhelming favourite with his 4 submission wins as a pro as well, this is going to be an interesting test.
Absolutely, as you said, Ian, he's got those 4 submission wins as a pro, also picked up a few submission wins in the amateur division as well, so it's definitely going to be keeping Ben Rees honest in terms of the grappling phase of the game, but certainly more than capable in that area is Ben Rees as well, so a really interesting matchup. Our final undercard bout of the evening here at Cage Warriors 76.
Yeah, and he's not going to be phased. He's fought at Cage Warriors before as an amateur, walked away with a victory at Cage Warriors 54 a few years ago. So yeah, should be interesting.
Cage Warriors present 3 5-minute rounds in a 140-pound catchweight contest. And in the blue corner with a record of 1 win and 2 defeats, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs in 138.8 pounds. From Hexmouth in England, Ben Rees. And his opponent fights at the red corner, undefeated with a record of 4 wins and no defeats. He stands 5'9" and weighs in 137.1 pounds. From Blaenavon in Wales, Josh Crazy Horse Rees. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Simon Small.
Ben Flubber Rees in the green trunk, Josh Crazy Horse Rees in the black. 3 5-minute rounds of action. It's a catchweight contest at 140 pounds.
Yeah, catchweight bout at this level, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You don't want to put too much stress on the athletes, especially when they're young as well. Neither man's going to be too much of a stranger to each other. Both camps fight each other regularly on the circuit here in Wales and in the southwest of England. So they're going to know there shouldn't be too many surprises.
There's always fantastic sportsmanship between these camps. As you say, and they've competed against each other many, many times. A great professional camaraderie there as well. Nice takedown to start things off from Josh Crazy Horse Reed. He's got to watch the neck, though.
Yeah.
Very difficult for Rees to finish this from this position.
Yeah, and then Reed just waited it out, works the side, and now Rees is in a fairly bad position. Like to see maybe Reed trying to throw some knees, maybe trying to mix it up.
Looking to use the cage to walk his way out. From underneath there was Ben Rees.
But so far, Reed is just looking quite controlled, getting patient early into the first stanza.
Staying very, very tight on top, using the shoulder pressure there. Now he's got to watch the armbar. Rees is throwing those legs up.
But Reed really showing a little bit of power, just being quite dismissive actually of those attempts. It's going to be interesting as well to see, like, Rees has been training with some, top level guys in the States. He must be picking up things out there, and he really does do a couple of months at a time. And I know he's really excited as well to be back at Cage Warriors.
Absolutely, certainly very committed to bettering himself in his mixed martial arts career.
He's already talking about, trying to establish himself in a roster. That's the sort of belief that he has in his abilities, despite his record. But Josh Reed right now, just so far, just being very methodical.
Reed looking for a key lock here. Difficult to see exactly what kind of grip he's got on that arm. Ben Rees out of danger. Yeah, and we have it something of a stalemate here, Ian. Rees though looking to come out the back door, and he has, back to his feet.
Great work by Ben Rees.
Rees linking the hands though. He's going to go for a ride, and he does.
But Reed, he negated the worst of that, and again, Reed is leaving his neck out there.
Slightly better position on the neck. Again, very difficult to finish from half guard. And again, we see Josh Reed able to pop his head out. And now he's on top with still 2 minutes to play with. Yeah. Plenty of time to rack up some points or look to pass that guard.
Yeah, at this moment in time, again, he doesn't really have to do much at all. I think he, almost maybe wait for Rees to commit. But again, he's seen an opportunity. He's looking for a guillotine here.
He's jumped on for this guillotine here. And we saw Rees attempt a few, but Josh Reed in a much better position to finish this choke. He needs to crank it here, but Ben Rees able to escape.
Yeah, good escape there. Great cage awareness as well by Ben Rees.
Nice forearm shot there from Ben Rees, and let's see if he can do some damage in the final 90 seconds of this round. Still plenty of time to play with.
But good work, good defensive work by Josh Reed.
And Reed's just looking to hang on here.
Yeah, just tying him up. From here, he knows he's done the bulk of the work in this round. A stand up here doesn't hurt him, but
falling back for a leg lock. He's looking for the heel hook. Rees trying to crank that heel hook. And Josh Reed's gonna have to be very careful here.
Looking in some discomfort.
It's looking tight, but
I think he has the
he
leverage.
has been able to release himself from that hold and just throws Ben Rees round. Rees going to be careful of giving up his back here. Josh Reed straight on the back, a bit too high for my liking.
Yeah, I think he's going to find it difficult from here to stay on it.
Although he does have some kind of grip, he's not right under the chin.
Yeah, that was more
surely Ben Rees will be able to fight the hands here for the final 15 seconds. Passes into mount.
Great awareness by both fighters. Let's see if Josh Reed can just try and open him up in the last 10 seconds.
Ben Rees still attacking here from the bottom of the mount, but looking to lock his man up. Perhaps we're going for the reverse triangle there, but nowhere near enough time to play with.
Yeah, and his fight against Gavin Kelly, we saw a lot of that from Ben Rees, and it was actually a moment like that that saw him get the win.
Well, let's take a look back at some of the action now from this first round. A wild exchange of strikes there. Ben Rees are going to close the distance, but got put on the cage and taken down for his trouble.
Yeah, tried to get a submission, but didn't really have it. And this was really the start of Reed's dominance early on. Nothing too major, but just enough to just really sort of be in control.
stayed nice and heavy on the top there. As we see Rees try and get those legs up, wasn't able to affect anything. He did fall back for the leg lock briefly here, but very, very difficult to lock these kind of holds up. Didn't quite have it tight enough. And we saw Josh Reed able to escape and take the back here in the closing seconds of the round.
Great awareness by Ben Rees throughout, actually, in that round. A few escapes by the fence, pushing off the fence, knowing as well that his opponent had had the hooks too high.
Fight.
Certainly not out of the fight at any time was Ben Rees.
Smart fighter, maturing as well. Both of his fighter, you know, and as a person, you can see, you know, much more defined than his last appearance on Cage Warriors.
With that being said, he still is a round down going into this second frame.
Nice drop there by Josh Reed. Just seeing if Rees is awake. Rees returns in kind. Nothing too major landing right now. Good inside leg kick.
Ben Rees looking very composed here in the second round.
Still feeling each other out.
Neither man showing signs of fatigue at this stage. Nice exchange of strikes. There was a nice right hand and a left hand from Josh Reed. Reed exploding now, looking for the finish. Oh, a huge right. Relentless combination of strikes, and it's all over surely now. The referee
to the back of the head.
Very close look at this one.
Yeah, the referee there missed several shots, it looked like, to the head.
Ben Rees hanging onto a single leg, and the referee's seen enough. And Ian, I have to agree with you that there were a number of shots directly to the back of the head, which the referee unfortunately did not pick up on. But still, give credit to Josh Reed. He did land a number of explosive punches there. I did expect to see the stoppage a little bit sooner, personally. I'm not a referee, though. I'm sure the official had a better angle on things than we did, but nonetheless, a big stoppage win from Josh Reed. Let's take a look at some of the action there. And just as we said that both men were looking composed, it was a right hand really that started this off from Reed, a clubbing left that knocked Ben Rees down. And from there, it was just an onslaught. Let's see if we can see a couple of these shots to the back of the head here. Ben Rees did manage to get back to his feet, but it was just a relentless barrage of hooks.
Yeah, just superb.
And here we see a number of shots, 3 at least there to the back of the head. I think the damage had been done by that point, though, Ian.
Yeah, and you know, Rees was really tenacious right there, battling through that, and yeah, he really didn't give up, but he was in a very, very bad situation, and you know, that fight really had to be stopped at that point.
Fighters!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Simon Smalls calls to stop the contest at 1 minute and 17 seconds of round number 2. By way of TKO, Josh Crazy Horse Reed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Josh Crazy Horse Reed. Josh, incredible fight there, incredible finish. Let's take us back to the first round, though. You did have top position for much of that fight, but he was always active off his back. Did you feel at danger at any point during the first round?
Yeah, I thought he was dangerous off his back. He was bendy. I should have got a bit more shots off, really, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know.
You did start catching in with some huge punches in that second round. I think it was a right hand that started things off. You did manage to drop him a couple of times, but he kept coming back. I mean, what did you think you had to do to put this guy away?
I was thinking now when I landed the shots, I was like, ref. But he's a tough boy, and I'm pleased with the win.
It's a huge win for you early on in your career and a big platform here at Cage Warriors Wales. What does it feel like to pick up a win of this magnitude on a show like Cage Warriors Wales?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I'd love to do this experience again. If you'd have me back on a card, I'd love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Josh Crazy Horse Rees.